when you throw the left jab, of course, it's up real nice, and you want to just step in with the shot and turn it over and catch it right there. Now, see, my chin's protected by my shoulder, and when the jab lands, I get it right back like a piston. Bang, bang, right back to where it came from. Again, I see a lot of people, sometimes they throw a left jab and they bring it back a little bit low. They're open for the right hand counter shot. So that hand is very important to get that right back to your face. Give me the left jab. Again. Good. All right.
We can start working the left jab. So from there, if David's in his boxing position, what we want to do to throw the left jab, providing that the base is perfect as we spoke of. The front foot is in front where it's supposed to be, ahead of his head. The back heel is up. From there, a slight rotation of the arm and flipping the shoulder over will land a left jab. Now you'll hear a lot of coaches turning around and throwing a jab and say, throw it from your elbow, throw it from your elbow, snap it from your elbow. If you want to guarantee to hyperextend your elbow, that's what you'll do. You will certainly hurt yourself doing that. The elbow is certainly not involved in throwing the punch other than to rotate it. That's about it. The punch comes from the shoulder. And the only way it can come out good is if you have the good base. Now David's got the good base right here. If he throws out the jab, it lands perfectly. Throw it out again, lands perfectly. It comes from the shoulder, right from there, and it comes out. Now just to show you that he's not using the elbow, if I was to stick his hand further out in front of him, watch that it's only the shoulder which snaps and turns. There's no movement in the elbow. And the reason he's able to do that, and even if I was to move my hand, he doesn't lose his balance because he's got the foot in front of his head. Therefore, he's not falling over. Again, do it again, bang, out it comes. Now, I get David to move because we got that footwork happening, bang, and he snaps it out. He rhythms again, bang, he snaps it out. Again, everything is coming from the shoulder. There it is. Now he'll rhythm away, and he can still pop. He'll rhythm away, and he'll still pop. Now watch something here. Look how far he is from me, and he's still able to land the jab. Why? Because he has the left foot in front of him. This is the key right here. He would not be able to do this if that foot was under him. He'd have to step in. And in order, if he stepped in with the punch, step in when you throw the jab, that's what happens. He steps in again, that's what happens. But if he keeps his stance good, keeps the weight on the front of his foot and fires it out, look where he's able to hit me from without ever getting the left jab back. So that is a very, very important thing. Remember, with the jab, throw it from the shoulder. Don't throw it from the elbow. Throw it from the shoulder. Pop it out there. Keep your chin down. Keep your chin hidden behind the shoulder when you do throw it. The elbow plays very little part in the punch, except maybe for adjusting distance. If the guy's closer, you might hit him here. But basically, aside for adjusting for distance, it has no play, no impact. There should be no power. If you're hurting your elbow when you're throwing the jab, you're throwing it wrong. So
keep in mind, when you throw these two jabs, you want there to be some space in between. You don't want them to be close together like this, because that's too much like one jab. There's nothing on the second jab. So when you throw it, you're going to throw it out, bring it all the way back to the starting position, and then bounces back out again. It doesn't stop, it keeps moving, but it does come all the way back. Okay, so let's get to it. Relaxed and balanced. When you throw this jab, there's two steps. You're going to be pushing off your back foot on both jabs. Just like that. As always, work on your technique first in front of the mirror, and then you can make your way over to the back.
Here's just a little quick tip for you on how to throw safer jabs or lead straight punches in sparring. So let's say you like to throw jabs, or your opponent likes to counter with jabs. She's going to stay there. Let's say whenever I come in close enough, she's going to throw her lead jab right down the middle. Boom. Anytime I get close, that's what happens, the jab. Okay? Now, I can also attack from the outside with my jab. But basically, what I'm going to show you is two common counters for the jab and how to throw your jab safer. So the first counter is right after I attack her with a jab, she's going to parry it or catch it, and then counter with her own jab. So from here, boom. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one is, let's say I was going to angle in with the jab. She's going to catch my jab, but at the exact same time, she's going to throw her own. So from here, all right, now you can see because of my guard that even if I have my guard glued right here, just stuck to my chin, and we did the first counter where she catches or parries and then counters from here, it goes right into my chin, okay? Same thing if I do the angle in and she punches at the same time. Glue in my guard where it's supposedly safe, and angle in, bam, it goes right through. Okay, so one way to throw safer jabs, if you like to use that jab as a feeler and keep range, is to open up your hands for your guard, and instead of having your rear hand on your jaw, just sort of bring it forward a little bit, okay? It's going to act like a punch mitt or something to parry with. So now, I'm going to throw my jab with the lead, and she's going to do the first one where she's going to defend and then retaliate. Okay, and I have my hand right here ready to go. Again. Okay, now let's say I was going to throw my angle in jab, and she's going to try to offensively counterattack me with a jab at the exact same time that slips right through. So from here, again, I'm just going to prep just in case she throws her jab. From here. Okay, and again, I'm not reaching too far. If you reach and she fakes and then goes over with a hook, you'll be in trouble. So I'm just applying enough pressure to stop her punch in its tracks.